Ben Hardy here, and in today's video we're going to be talking about how to get a good deal on a car nowadays with today's car market, which is pretty crazy. Now this isn't filmed in the normal bedroom studio thing because I have absolutely no time today, so we're filming this video while I am driving to a special location. And you guys probably noticed that I'm not in my normal vehicle because I'm actually in a Toyota Tacoma Trail Edition. It's my manufacturer demo for the week. Pretty interesting truck, I will say though. Pretty bad passing power on the highway. It is not exactly fast from a passing power perspective, but you know what? It gets the job done. But let's talk about the current market value or car market and how you can actually get a good deal in this market, because a lot of people have been wondering and asking me like, Ben, where do I go? How do I get a good deal? And so let's get into it. First off, new versus used. Right now, buying new is the route to go. Buying a used car, you're gonna pay current market value in a used car. Doesn't matter what dealership you purchase from, because that dealership has to pay either the previous owner or the auction that they bought that car from the current market value. So they're gonna be in that car, the market value that car is worth right now. So with used cars, you could still get a good deal for today's market, but you're not gonna get a good deal in terms of what the market was like pre-COVID. So if you're wanting to get the best possible deal, used cars, not the route to go. New cars is the route to go. The reason being is every single dealership pays the same amount for used, or for new cars rather. And since they're all paying the same amount for these new cars because they're all coming from the car manufacturers, then you're gonna be able to get the best possible deal on that, because some dealers are gonna be charging way over MSRP and other dealers are gonna be charging under MSRP potentially, or at MSRP. So depending on the car, right, you could potentially get a good deal within today's market. And a really good example is a car that I purchased recently, which is a Gen 3 Raptor. I ordered a 2021 Ford Raptor, and with the performance package. Right now, the market value on that truck is about $15,000 to $20,000 over sticker price. That's what used ones are selling for. So if you went and bought a used performance package Raptor, you're gonna have to pay $15,000 to $20,000 over sticker. But you could potentially go and buy one from a dealership for MSRP if you find the right dealership, and then that means that you're getting the truck for $15,000 to $20,000 under current market value. Hopefully that makes sense to you guys. So you're now wondering, how the heck do I find these deals? So first off, I recommend following Instagram pages that basically post about vehicles that you are planning on buying. So if you want to buy a new Raptor or a new Bronco or a new Ram TRX, follow Instagram pages that post those vehicles. Here's why. Those Instagram pages, typically, if they have a large following, are talking to dealerships that sell those vehicles. And that means that they're going to have this little network that they've talked to that will have dealerships in it that will sell those vehicles at MSRP. So if you follow these Instagram pages, then you will be able to essentially wait until, or talk to that page, or wait until they post about dealerships that are charging MSRP. I've seen this several times with vehicles that I have looked into purchasing. With the Gen 3 Raptor, a page that I follow, for example, is the Raptor Connection. And several times I've seen him post, hey, these are the dealerships that are charging MSRP for Raptors. You can get on their list, this and that. And so it's kind of like this service that they help you out with. So that's the first thing. Follow Instagram pages that are dedicated to the vehicle that you are looking to purchase. Now, moving on from that, once you have found this dealership that does charge MSRP, you've got to see what the wait time is like to order this vehicle. And you're probably going to have to order the vehicle. You're not going to be able to just walk in and purchase one. They're probably not going to have one on the lot right now, especially with the supply issues. So you're going to have to go in and you're going to have to order it. Find out what the wait time is, how many people are on the list, and you're going to want to find the dealership that has obviously the shortest list and the shortest wait times to get the vehicle sooner rather than later. And once you have picked out that dealership that has the best, wait time and the shortest list and is close enough to you that makes sense, right? Then what you're going to want to do is build a good relationship with that dealership. And this is what I've talked about and I've hammered in so many videos. And it seems like no matter how hard I hammer this in, people just don't get it. You need to be friendly with the dealership, and you need to build a good relationship with them. And that means that you need to be the customer that buys multiple cars from them, makes things easy for them from a purchase perspective, because especially right now, if a dealership is selling you a specialty vehicle at MSRP, they are taking care of you. They are going above and beyond what they really ought to be doing in today's market. And so you need to be a customer that is easy for them to work with. And so then what that's going to do in the future is they're going to be like, oh, this person, not only do they buy cars, but they're easy for us to do the deal with. The transaction's easy. It's not any quote unquote brain damage for us. So we're going to want to reach out to them when we have more of these specialty vehicles come in. And when I say specialty, it doesn't have to be anything crazy like, you know, a special edition Porsche or anything. It can be something as simple as getting, you know, a early allocation for a Bronco, similar to what I had with the Ford dealership in Provo, right? I have built up a really good relationship with them over several years. I've purchased a bunch of vehicles, and yeah, on the YouTube side of things, I do film for them, but you take that away. And what they, you know, you look at how they view me as a customer. I'm someone that services all my vehicles with them that are Fords, right? And on top of servicing my Fords with them, I purchased vehicles from them, you know, the new vehicles that come out and everything, and I make the transaction easy for them. I don't, you know, make it this super difficult process where it's a lot of brain damage for them. It's pretty easy. It's like, this is the vehicle I want, here's my deposit, and then when it comes in, it's like, okay, I'm either going to finance or I'm going to pay cash for it, right? Initially I was financing, now I've been paying cash for vehicles, and again, overall, it's an easy, straightforward process for them. And so now they reach out to me when specialty vehicles come in, and not only do they reach out to me, they offer me allocations for these vehicles. And so that's how I was able to get a Bronco First Edition. And then I, you know, when I go to sell vehicles, I sell the vehicles through them so that they can be a part of the transaction, so it can help them out from a business standpoint. So then they go, oh, this guy is actually going, you know, out of his way in a sense to help us out, make a little bit of extra money. They made money on my Bronco, for example. Like, I made money on it, they made money on it. So overall, it was a great deal for everyone. So you want to build that business relationship, and that's the thing I need to, like, just again hammer in more than anything else in this video. If you make it easy for the dealership, and if you're a good customer and you help them out, you know, you service your vehicles with them, you refer people to them, and just everything is, you know, you're supporting their business, then they're going to help you out, and they're going to give you good deals on vehicles, and they're going to give you allocations. And so that's the biggest thing in today's market. And so if you don't have a dealership that you're already actively building a relationship with, find a dealership, again, that you have a chance to get on a list with, that is close enough to you that you can actually actively use their service department, that you can build this long-term relationship with, that you can get cars from. And then that's how you'll be able to get these cars for MSRP or under MSRP. And when the market's crazy like this, that means that you'll be able to drive them for free, make money on them, and get a good deal on the car, right? If you're gonna go in, the thing not to do, especially right now, is be the guy that is, you know, give me your best price, give me your best price, shopping 50 different dealerships, right? Being hard ass with them, and, you know, just being that person, right? That doesn't work anymore, people. Sorry, it doesn't. So yeah, just don't be that guy. Don't be that guy or gal, rather. Be the person that's easy to work with. Trust me, it'll go a long way. This video is getting a little bit too long, so we're going to cap things off. Hopefully that helped you out in terms of tips. So again, I guess to fully come full circle and reiterate, follow an Instagram page that posts about the vehicle that you're looking to purchase, so you can find dealers that are giving good deals on those vehicles. Once you have found those dealers, narrow it down to the dealer that is closest to you, that has a wait list that's reasonable for you to be on, and a dealership that you're going to want to build a long-term relationship with. Build that long-term relationship, treat the dealership well, help them out, refer customers to them, be a good customer, be easy to work with, and that's how you'll get a good deal on a car. You will not get a good deal on a car by haggling with a bunch of different dealerships and by telling them to give you their best price and being that difficult customer. That is how you get a bad deal on a car. That's all. I'll see you guys.